There's nothing quite like staying at a Disney resort when you visit Walt Disney World. You get plenty of perks such as early theme park entry, free parking at the resort and Disney theme parks, free transportation around Disney World property, on-site dining options, and staying immersed in the Disney magic even after you leave the theme parks. What up, it's Marcus from MouseHouseNewsNet. There are over 20 Disney resorts on Walt Disney World property, but today let's take a look at Disney's Pop Century Resort. Disney's Pop Century Resort is one of 5 value resorts at Walt Disney World. There are 3 classifications of resorts: value, moderate, and deluxe. The value resorts are the lowest prices of the resorts, so they have the broadest appeal. But don't get it twisted, Pop Century has a lot of amenities for being amongst the lowest priced of Disney resorts. Let's get into it. Your first stop upon arrival at Disney's Pop Century Resort will be Classic Hall. Classic Hall houses the resort's check-in area and luggage assistance department. If you haven't utilized online check-in through My Disney Experience, you'll need to come here to check in. If your room isn't ready just yet, you can leave your bags with luggage assistance until your room is ready. All of this can be taken care of at Classic Hall. This building also houses the combination merchandise shop and dining center called Everything Pop Shopping and Dining. There's also an arcade, business center, and bus transportation at this building. We'll get into these amenities shortly. First, let's take a closer look at what a hotel room looks like for those staying here. For this room tour, Erin from MouseHouseNews.net will show us what to expect.
Hi friends, we're coming to you today from Disney's Pop Century Resort. This resort is themed to nostalgia and throwback classics. Today we're in the 80s section, which is pretty exciting as an 80s child. So all of the rooms here at Pop Century are basically the same. There are a handful of king style rooms, but in general your categories are going to be standard and preferred room types. Preferred just means that it's based closer to amenities like Classic Hall. So you can just kind of keep that in mind. Pretty much all of the rest of the room basics are going to be the same no matter which room you're staying in. So as with other value resorts, Pop Century does have exterior entrances. That means you're not going to enter out into or come in from a hallway, you're coming in from the outside. You've got your locks and your deadbolt. And over here right in the corner, when you first enter, you have your Hey Disney device if you like using those. We do also have your typical room occupied sign in case you want to catch some Z's and don't want to be disturbed. There's lots of cubby space and storage throughout this room. You're going to have a window. Over here we have our beverage cooler and our coffee maker. This room has a Cuisinart, not a Keurig. So if that's important to you, just be aware. You get a selection of teas and coffees, creamers, sugars, sweeteners, etc., cups, and an ice bucket. There are several ice machines located throughout each building. Just check the signage to determine where on your floor you can find ice and or vending. And then next to your beverage cooler and drink station area, you also have a wastebasket and recycling bin. So over here we have a table. Now, this is actually a Murphy style bed, but when you're not using the bed, you can actually keep it folded up into the wall and use this space for eating or relaxing, games, whatever it is that you need to do. So we have our TV, of course, classic Mickey cartoons, must do. You have your remote and your take-along guide to the magic. There is a little sign here about mousekeeping. For value resorts, mousekeeping service is every other day. There are a variety of drawers, so if you want to unpack and store your stuff. And then over here, tucked away, you have your safe, Bible, some extra storage space, and then an extra pillow in case you need it. This is our other queen bed. There's a number of pillows on here because some of them are meant for the secondary bed. We do have some little floating side tables on either side of the bed, so if you want to store anything or charge anything, you'll have some space over next to the bed. The beds do have some lights above them as well as some cool pop art Mickey. And then there's a telephone over here. So we have some hooks on the wall in case you need to hang anything up like coats or jackets, sweatshirts, bags, whatever you need to hang up. And then over here we've got our bathroom area. There is a sliding door so you can block out if anyone else is still trying to rest and you need to get ready in the morning, you can block out all the light and noise from in there. So this is your closet area. There's a variety of hangers and extra places to store items that you may have brought with you. Over here you have your ironing board. The iron is actually tucked away inside this little cabinet here. And along with that, there is also a hairdryer. So storage galore. In addition to your closet space where you have some storage, there's actually some additional storage up here above where the iron and the hairdryer were stored. And then there's some more storage down here for you to keep essentials while you're on your vacation. We've got a nice big sink and a giant mirror. I really love the lights around there. It'll be perfect for getting ready in the morning. And then you do also have the light up makeup mirror as well, if you prefer to be a little more close up and magnified. Speaking of mirrors, we actually have a full length mirror on the back of the door to the toilet area. So if you need to check out your outfit, this would be where you do it. And then sliding that open. So in here you have your toilet, your bath towels, and the stand-up shower. The stand-up shower does have, oh, that was already on, sorry. The shower does have your wall-mounted shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in there, as well as a little cubby in case you need to store any of your own items in there while you're showering. So there you have it. That's your standard room here at Pop Century Resort. Again, we're in the 80s section, but all the rooms throughout the resort will look pretty much exactly like this, with the exception of the king rooms. We have everything that you need. You have plenty of space to sleep. You've got a beverage cooler. You've got places to store your clothing and other essentials. We've got storage under the bed if you need somewhere to tuck your suitcases. So that's a wrap. Let's go take a look at the rest of the resort.
Thanks, Erin. So after you've settled into your room, what else is there to do at Disney's Pop Century Resort? Let's check into the food scene. There are two options for food at Disney's Pop Century Resort. The main dining option, found inside Classic Hall, is everything pop, shopping, and dining. This quick service restaurant is set up like a food court, and there are plenty of options for nearly everyone. Breakfast options include Mickey-shaped waffles and Western omelets, and you can expect dinner entrees such as sesame chicken, citrus basil salmon, and pizza. Mobile ordering is also available in the My Disney Experience app. After your meal, check out Everything Pop's shopping area. You'll find all sorts of Disney World and resort-specific merchandise, as well as OTC medicine items such as pain relievers, throat drops, and motion sickness relief. Across the hall, you can get your Pac-Man on at the Fast Forward Arcade. Yep, they've got video games from today and back in the day. If you want to cool off at a pool, Disney's Pop Century Resort has 3 pools to choose from. The Hippy Dippy Pool is the main pool and is located behind Classic Hall. It holds over 235,000 gallons of water for your swimming pleasure. Pedal's Pool Bar, right next to the Hippy Dippy Pool, is the second dining option for Pop Century. This is a grab-and-go location with small bites, liquor, and cocktails. The smaller pools are located at each end of the resort. The bowling pool is in the 1950s section, and the computer pool is in the 1990s section. When you're ready to head to the theme parks, there are 2 forms of free Disney transportation serving Disney's Pop Century Resort. You can get to the buses from Classic Hall. Destinations include Magic Kingdom, Disney's Animal Kingdom, Disney Springs, and the Disney Water Parks. If you're headed to Epcot or Disney's Hollywood Studios from Pop Century, you'll usually have to take the Disney Skyliner unless it's down for maintenance or weather. During those times, Disney will provide a bus. Speaking of the Disney Skyliner, the Skyliner station is conveniently located between Disney's Pop Century and Disney's Art of Animation resorts. In just a short walk, you'll be soaring over Hourglass Lake en route to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort. You'll disembark from the Skyliner there with the opportunity to connect to another Skyliner headed for either Hollywood Studios or Epcot. When you're debating which Disney resort to book and you're leaning towards a value resort, the Disney Skyliner is oftentimes a deciding factor. Disney's Pop Century, along with Disney's Art of Animation, are the only 2 value resorts with access to the Skyliner. The other value resorts, All-Star Sports, Music, and Movies, only have bus transportation. If that's a deal breaker for you, you'll want to consider Pop Century. We hope this video helps you with your decision as you research which Disney resort is right for you. Please like and subscribe if this video has helped so we know what kinds of videos to bring you in the future. This is Marcus from MouseHouseNewsNet, where we bring you Disney vacation news and reviews for Disney adults. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you around Disney World.